Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Bone podcast, where we talk about all things crypto market. That includes the majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, meme coins, and of course, NFTs. NFTs picking up a little bit over the last 24 hours. Got some stuff to talk about there. Today, we're going to talk about the AI meme coin debacle from last night. Little rug in the trenches. We're going to talk about a token launch coming up this month from Jirasan. Interesting little token that I think is being under discussed. And we're going to talk about some NFT collections that have begun to pump. Also, I want to talk a little bit about base versus Solana, PvP versus PvE, and get your thoughts there. Good morning, Clemente, Easy. How are you guys feeling today? How's it going?
Good morning, Raymond. I feel fantastic. I feel really good. On that rug yesterday, I actually think it's essential that we have at least one huge rug per week, if not actually per few days. It keeps you humble, right? I think what happens
I lost
a lot
40
is
soul.
Oh my God.
Whew. So, like, I always have this like thing where I'm like, I put my daughter down and then like I'll work for a little bit and then
What
like
do you mean you put her down?
What'd you say?
Okay.
Put her down to bed. Put her to sleep.
Ooh. Oh, I was nervous.
We do our
I was
little.
nervous,
our
right?
little
I was like, "What are you
bedtime
doing
routine.
over there, man?"
And then I'll pop out. I'll do a little research. I'll get a little newsletter. I'll get a little show stuff done. And then I decide if I want to trench. And last night I said, you know what? I'm gonna get well rested. I'm not feeling on my A game right now. I'm probably gonna make some bad decisions if I stay up. So I went to bed early last night. And
I got rugged twice on that coin.
Yeah, I mean, I would have 100% looking back at like all the chats and stuff. I would have 100% bought in and 100% got rugged on that. So sleeping.
Well, you got rugged the first time because the text or the messages came out in which the guy was like, "This isn't my coin," and then you dropped another one. The actual guy was like, "What do I do to help this?" He's like, "What is the CA? Like, what can I do?" And that sent it to like 9 mil, and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck." What the fuck?
All right, so what are the tickers here? Because I really don't know too much. Is MPLX?
MPLX.
Right, so I'm gonna bring
which
this
is
up on
oddly
screen.
enough the same ticker for Metaplex.
Right. Whew. All right.
Yeah, so on the left there, if you see, I bought that very pico top where the big green and big red were.
At what price?
It was right around like. No, this isn't the right chart.
Yeah, so this is one that went to.
This isn't the right chart.
All right, so
the other one went to like 30 mil.
So this one right here, that's at. Let's see, where's volume here? 2.6 million of volume on this one.
Maybe you'll see a bunch of indicators on it. Like, I'll find it in a second. 1 sec.
All right, let me put on the track wallets. I just didn't want to dox it.
Let me just.
This one went to 21
mil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that one. I think it's that
so
one.
This one went to 21 mil.
Screw this. Let me just send it to you. I have it right here. It was the last token I traded before I went to bed. It's in the private chat. It's that one.
All right, let's put this one here. Pull this up for everybody.
It's still at 2.
So what is this token? Like, why are people excited about this?
So it was like the AI was actually cool. Like, it looked like a working product. It looked like this dev had been working on it for a very long time. You can see a lot of crypto Twitter was in this one. Yeah, so you can see where I got rinsed on there as well. Yeah, the second buy was the problem. I saw it, got excited, and was like, "Oh, sweet! Like, it looks like this guy's actually gonna take over the project." Like,
look at all this smart money buying on the way up.
I know, dude. Because if this thing was legit, it was like another $100 million runner, like easy 100 M's. And then, sure enough, came out was like, "Yeah, I don't have a token. Please stop associating me with this." And then, sure enough, that's Giga sent it to 0. And then. After that, everyone was like, "Oh, what the hell? What's gonna happen with this?" It got a scam pump from like 250K to 9 mil. So like that was where I was just like, "My God, maybe we have a little bit of life in the trenches here." And
So you made out here?
No.
Oh, you bought more.
No.
I see what's happening. Okay, so Easy had a really good buy here down in the 2 mil range.
Yep, and then
I
we scam
pumped from 2 to 9, and he took profit at the peak.
No, I sold. I lost money on that. If you look, it hit a sell limit at the same moment that the guy tweeted it out. So it hit like I had a stop loss set and a take profit set because I got up to go take a shower, and I got 2 notifications on my Telegram. One said sell order complete, and one said sell order failed. So right then I knew, all right, either I took profit and then it tanked, or I hit my stop loss and then it pumped. And sure enough, it was the latter.
Damn. All right, so you got completely wiped here. So this 4K became 3K, So like you basically saved your money, but then you bought again. Oh no, on a dip, and then I'll take a loss. That hurts.
Yeah, I got absolutely eviscerated. So like I've been on an absolute heater for like the start of the year.
You've been crushing it. I want to talk about that
like
because I've been
one of
getting
the craziest heaters I've been on probably ever. Like I'm talking, we're up 6 figures to start the year, literally from Jan 1 to today. Still up right now, just on Soul meme coins, and it's purely because like I've stopped trading a lot of micro caps and just started buying like clear winners with like large size. Like I'm buying like 40, 50 Soul in one clip. No, like 30% slippage, just get me in the coin, and taking like 2x's and getting out. It's like one of the worst strategies to have, especially in this like LARP scam AI meta bullshit. So like for me, my thought was just like, hey, if we're going to keep getting AI stuff right now, I may as well take a flyer, may as well take a swing and see what happens on some of these in hopes that we can kind of catch some runners. And we have been. But at the same time, you have stuff like this where like I'm still trying to buy in size on what I think is going to be a winner only for like the worst thing to happen, which is that. But granted, like then you mix in some base wins and some other stuff. It's been pretty good across the board. And I kind of needed a loss because like, dude, when you're just hitting winner after winner, you start to get an ego regardless. So I was just like, oh yeah, we're fucking cooking. And then sure enough, this like knocked me down back to reality. So now I'm like, okay, let's slow down again. Let's find our spots, pick where we're gonna hit some winners, and just kind of keep it moving from there.
Yeah, you've been absolutely cooking on Solana. I'm just down only, and I'm just watching you cook. I'm like, I cannot believe I'm down only. Like, because I'm like seeing some of the same plays that you're in. I'm just timing them incorrectly. I'm not getting in as early. I'm selling at the wrong time. Things are repumping. I just cannot figure out the Solana meta. It's been like a month now of me just getting rinsed on Sol.
It's because you're so heavy on base, dude. Like that's the thing is like my benefit for base is I don't look at any charts on base, not a single one. Like I'm only trading with a Telegram bot on base. So it's just like a percentage that goes up and down. I have no idea what these charts look like.
I don't even know how to check the price.
No clue. No clue.
Like I bought some cookie and I bought it like last week and I didn't know it was up until Ray posted about it this morning. I was like, oh, I guess it's up.
I guess we're up.
And I also found I found a bunch of trust. I had a bunch of trust and I bought it like 1 mil. I sold almost all of it except for like $100. And I came back and I was just checking my MetaMask, and that $100 is worth like $4,000 now, or $3,000.
That's nice.
Well, so with that, like you could have absolutely cooked. They had a pre-sale. So like, if you're not familiar, Trust is an AI agent base coin ran by Degen Ape Trader. He was big in the Blast ecosystem. Is kind of where like I think a lot of people began to like figure out who he is. So he has this Trust coin. It released a while ago, and it hung pretty low for a while. But then he introduced some interesting like mechanics. He was like farming hyper liquid with it. He was enabling Binance copy trading if you held the token. So that like basically cooked from 1 mil to 20 mil pretty quickly over the last like week and a half. And what he did yesterday or a couple days ago is he opened up a pre-sale for a new token, which is essentially going to be an investment fund, which locks up Trust and this new token, which is called DATDAO, DATDAO, and basically locks up. You contributed with ETH, it like bought Trust, locks up Trust, and then at the end of the year, you get like a distribution from it. And the token is tradable. So we've seen this sort of like DAO model before. He opened up pre-sale, I think it was Sunday or Saturday. We talked about it in Bodalgos, or a couple of people got into it as well. I threw an ETH into it and then woke up this morning, saw it went live, about 3.5 ETH worth from that 1 ETH pre-sale. So super easy there. Easy hit off this. Bodalgos were in it as well. So there definitely are these like big pre-sale plays to be made in AI if you're really paying attention. So like that's where like I need to put all my focus. I'm gonna say I'm done with the Solana trenches. Even like the Solana AI stuff started bringing me back over. Like, oh, look at these new AI launches on Sol. It's just like
There's
feels
just so many LARPs too, bro. Like that's the difference. Is like the thing is, it's like honestly in this market, if you have like a coin that goes to 1, 2, 3 mil, and then someone else is like, oh, this is legit, and they share like a decent thesis, it's like, oh, sweet. Okay, now maybe I'll take a swing. Like Gains, that one, like you could have bought between like 3 and 5 mil and it ran to 50. Like you had a good 15, 20 minutes to buy sub 10 mil purely because people were like trying to figure out what is Anatoly's involvement on it. Because it was like, oh, he invested in this. So that was like pretty straightforward from me to like want to get in on it.
See, like that's where I lose you though. Is like you had 15 minutes to get in, or else you weren't making money on this trade. Is like
yes and no, because like you still could have bought at 20 mil, which would have given you about an hour, and then still printed a 2.5x. Like it just there's so much hesitation to buy some of these coins when they're that high. But in this market, like it's pretty liquidity dense, which means like there's a lot of opportunity for stuff to still run even when it's already up a lot. Like, dude, hey, Anon's like a $300 million coin right now. Oh, fun fact. Remember how Nick kept complaining yesterday about that thing?
About Moondat?
Hey, Anon? No, Anon. And he kept saying, why do you guys keep talking about this? I'm down.
Yeah.
He bought the wrong one. Yeah. Yeah, he bought
Super
it's
down
Anon.
today. Hey, Anon's down today, right?
A bunch of like base stuff is down today.
Yeah, I mean this touched $11 yesterday. I'm looking at it now, down to $8. Interesting. Yeah. Base is pretty much down across the board. This is
what's interesting. How do you check, Ray? What's like the best place to check like the AI agents?
You don't
like ecosystem.
You don't.
Do you literally just have to favorite all of these and like go through there?
Yeah, I mean, I set up a watch list with stuff that I'm holding, stuff in the ecosystem that I want to track.
Got it.
Yeah, like a decent amount of the AI on base, including like mainly like centered around the DAOs is down. Some stuff is up. Cookie got this is up because I believe they got perps listing on Binance, so that's interesting as well. So I think that's why Cookie was up. We talked about that earlier. But yeah, it's basically favoriting these. I mean, it's the same way you check Sol. Like, I mean, how do you check all your Sol tickers?
Good point. I do like coin market cap. Well, yeah, it depends on which one. I guess you're right. You're right.
It's the same thing. It's just they're just on base. So I don't know what the confusion is. I mean, some of it is difficult. The stuff that's in virtuals is difficult because like some of that isn't on Dex Screener because it's only listed inside virtuals with a virtuals pairing with the token. So that becomes difficult for like stuff like that. You need to like open up your like profile on virtuals and just kind of like gauge like where you are via like how much you hold in virtuals and like how much you hold in the token and your USD holding. So like I essentially just write down what I bought in terms of virtuals and hope that number goes up.
Yeah, I normally don't spend a lot on virtual stuff, but I'll put down like, okay, I bought X amount of virtuals. Let's just pray that this thing actually works out here.
What I have a quick question before we do the weather report. Why is everything, all the base AI agents, why are they denominated in virtuals? Why not ETH?
Because that's the launch pad, and they only support virtual for the initial liquidity pool, like the bonding curve. It's like if Pump Fund did all of their pairs in a /pump.
Got it. Interesting. So what happened? Like if virtuals dumps, aren't these just cooked? But I guess
so. Once they graduate, people start providing liquidity in ETH.
Okay.
So you can trade them in ETH or virtuals at that point. I mean, if virtuals dumps, it probably means that the ecosystem is dumping anyway.
Got it. So if virtuals dumps like 50%, then the amount it needs to bond would go down by 50%. Like the US dollar price, it would need. Okay. Got it. Okay.
Correct, King.
You got it.
Let's go.
Got it. All right. Well, before Clemente gives his 3 tokens that are going to 10x this cycle, why don't we take it away with a little weather report action?
After you, Sea-Dog.
Oh, you guys want me to run it?
Oh, yeah, dude. Your voice, that sultry Alaskan salmon vocal cords.
All right, give me a second. We're loading the call sheet because, guys, it is Tuesday, January 7th, and we are God. Here we go. It's Tuesday, January 7th. This is the crypto weather report of the day. Looking over at the roundup, the majors rallied on the day with Bitcoin back over 100,000 United States dollars. We got Ethereum at $3,600 and Solana at 219. Smooching with 220. Is it going to hit an all-time high very, very soon? We will see. It was a massive day for the ETFs, and Bitcoin ETFs saw just shy of $1 billion of net inflows on the day. The finance bros are back from the holidays, and they are just plowing money into Bitcoin. The Ethereum ETFs raked in $128 million of inflows as well. Their biggest day since before Christmas. Next up, Whale.swoosh released some hot new NFT token alpha, announcing that Jirasan's RDAC token will launch this month. Jirasan NFTs are even on the day at 0.86 ETH floor. That might be an interesting buy to be looking at. Finally, multiple announcements coming out of the backpack ecosystem. They announced their acquisition of FTX EU and announced that seasons are coming in January. Mad Lads are back above 90 SOL on the news. Your boy tried to get in at 60 SOL. He waited too long. He was on a cruise, and now he has to pay 50% more than what he originally wanted to. But that's how things work in crypto. It's a beautiful day out here. Things are moving. Things are chopping. Back over to you in the studio, Raymond.
Hey,
excellent
Clemente, what did you bid?
As always.
One sec, Ray, 1 sec. What'd you bid, Clemente, yesterday for $15,000?
It was a Mad Lad.
Oh, okay.
I was pissed. So, okay. Well, Ray, can we talk about that real quick?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
So initially I wanted to buy a Mad Lad at 60 SOL last week. If we can pull up this chart, I think these are, and by the way, these tweets, the fact that this gets so many impressions is so funny to me because everyone like has their bag bias and they want it to be their NFTs. So they're like, obviously it's a doodle, obviously it's 65 Sugartown auras.
I mean, clearly it's 364 virtual waifus.
Yeah. So Mad Lads are interesting, right? So my thought process for Mad Lads, right? I'm going to share my screen because I like this chart. My thought process for Mad Lads was they are going to get a Monad airdrop, supposedly. They are going to get if there is ever a backpack airdrop that is going to print, and any other future like Solana ecosystem like projects, they're going to get an airdrop. So I also think they're the #1 project on Solana by far. I think Armani funks, and they're still 2x away from their all-time highs in USD, right? Their all-time high in USD was 33K. It's at 18K, which is pumped now. They bottomed. I can't believe these were at 6K. Remember when they got flipped by Retardios? But anyways, yeah, I was trying to buy in like this 14K region. I put in bids, which was a mistake instead of just buying. And now they're up another 5K. I don't know. I still think these are an interesting buy, but I'm curious what you guys think.
What does Armani do?
Armani fucks. That guy doesn't play around. I met him at Breakpoint, and he is so locked in. It's insane. He's like autistically locked in, which is insanely bullish. So, yeah, that was my thought process. I really like Mad Lads, but paying 19 grand for these is kind of insane for me to do. So I'm thinking maybe Cleanosaurs is a beta play, but that's been my thought process the last 24 hours.
Interesting. Welcome to the show, Nick. How you doing today? How you feeling?
Sorry, I was frozen there for a minute. I'm doing well. Interesting. Ray called me out on that on a call the other day when I said interesting on the call, when in fact it wasn't. And now here he is on the show doing the exact same thing. What are the AI things we're taking a look at here?
In terms of like ecosystem in general, like what we're buying, like I'm confused what the question is. What AI things are we taking a look at here?
We're buying Super Anon to pump your own bags.
I don't own any of it.
Can we go through the those 3 tokens that are primed to 10x? Easy.
Yeah, it's gonna be AI16Z, Zerebro, and Goat.
Wow!
All right, so we're going top 3 market cap. AI16Z at a $2.3 billion market cap, up 2% on the day.
Call me crazy. I think that goes to 10 bill.
I don't think you're crazy.
Also, the NFTs are up to 9.
They're up to 9 what? You cut out there.
Solamo. 9 Solamo.
Yeah, you've been cooking on NFT calls, Easy. I feel like you're like 5 for your last 5 going back.
If only he were the same way on tokens. He gave me the wrong token.
No. We said we're buying Anon. You bought the wrong one.
Yeah, you sent me a contract address.
Find where I sent the super Anon contract address, please.
You're talking about Hey Anon?
That's what we bought.
I see one here.
So for reference, we're talking about Hey Anon, which is an AI agent framework that allows you to essentially talk to an AI agent and make trades on chain. Released by Daniel Sesta. He's the Wonderland / Time founder from last cycle, like one of the ultimate Ponzi's that we saw in the last cycle with the Lambo tracker. This token hit $11 yesterday. It's actually retraced pretty heavily, almost 50% down to 780 right now. It's a multi-chain token, so market cap on this is going to vary where you're looking at it. It's on Base, I believe, is it like Sonic and then Solana. So like 3 different chains. He launched it on Sonic originally. But yeah, down on the day, essentially a bet on Daniel Sesta like releasing a platform similar to like his Ponzi schemes that absolutely cooked last cycle. I don't know if you have price targets on this easy or if you're just holding here looking for a reversal of this like 2-day trend or what?
To be honest, I'm just like holding this just because like when I remember how Ohm and Time went, it's just like higher. Like there's literally like any number you have in your mind, just send it higher. Like Ohm and Time was the most ridiculous, ludicrous price action of all time.
Okay, so this is interesting. So okay, this thing's at 5.8. What's the market cap? Oh,
it's at like 150 mil.
150 already.
So
what did Ohm get to?
Yo, you were on vacation, bro. So we're all ahead of you right now. So you're gonna just need to deploy capital to catch up. But unfortunately, you're gonna be doing it on $150 million market cap assets.
I mean,
Yo, you gotta. Your keyboard is very loud for the. So even while you're talking, we're just hearing the clicking, which is a fascinating dynamic. No, easy. Okay, so
the Ohm chart.
This is back.
No, he asked
Look
what
at the
Ohm
token.
gets to. 4 billion.
Look at where it went from the bottom. So it went down to what was the base? The bottom?
It is back. 200 mil as of last April, now up to 350.
I mean, look at that. It's coming back.
I mean,
I would not be buying this.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Yo, Just Stefano coming at me in the comments saying he said he's ahead but bought the wrong Anon. Shut your mouth. I'm gonna go find the evidence that Easy actually misled me, steered me wrong, and did it intentionally. Now is what I'm actually realizing, because all the stuff that I'm getting from him is just all over the map. There was one that he sent, I got out of it. Veil. How's that one doing?
Veil's not doing well, but did well originally.
I'm down on Veil.
Yeah, I got out of that bad boy.
How'd you do on Moon that, which is now 2.6 mil?
It's 2.6.
Yeah, after you yelled at us and complained that we only give you losers, it's up 2x.
I sold out of that one for a loss.
Oof. Oh.
The
one I posted last night, Solana, I ended up making $30 on.
Nick posting contract address is my favorite thing ever.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite thing in the entire world.
I think one time, Nick, you posted like a 50K market cap one.
Should we just do that right now? Like, should we do a little run? Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. So there were 3 tokens. Keep talking about them while I go and look up.
What you're gonna front one?
I'm just gonna like.
Love it. Yeah, then we'll tweet it out too, right? Okay, easy. Token number 1, you said AI16Z. Let me get back to my all AI cross chain. Then you said GOAT. GOAT's at 500 mil right now. We've been talking about GOAT for a while on the show, looking at like interesting points of entry. It hasn't quite gotten to the 786 retrace. It's dipped below 618 here. Is about to bounce off it again. You think GOAT goes to 10x here? You think it goes to 5 bill?
I think it can, yeah, long term. Like that's the thing with GOAT. It's just kind of tough because it's like you're basically preying on a first mover's advantage here, which I think it has, and I think the market is like okay with that. As crazy as it sounds, The bigger thing here is like with Goat, I don't know. It is a little bit tough because it's like I don't think there's much future development happening with Truth Terminal. You know, like AI16Z is way more interesting, but I just think you have like that first movers advantage.
Isn't that bullish though? Like there's no execution risk to this. It's just straight meme and provenance.
Yes and no, because like clearly that execution risk is like people are actually interested right now in like more positive things happening. Like AI16Z continuing to add feature functionality is why it's running.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Okay, I mean I like Goat here. I kind of want to be greedy and wait for it to potentially hit like 290, 300. Maybe it gets there before it runs.
What do we think about this meme AI?
Let me quickly go over to Pump Vision and figure out what he's talking about.
I'm in for one soul.
Where is it and what's the market?
This one is already up a decent amount. So this is at a market cap of 185K. Let's check out, now that I bought it, let's check out the website.
Is it
We Are MAI?
It's MAI.
The ultimate AI powered meme generator.
60% insiders is not ideal.
60%? No.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
What?
Yeah.
Where are you seeing that?
59% insiders on BullX. If you go to bodogos.com/BullX, you can sign up. BullX is our favorite Solana trading platform.
Sorry, where are you seeing 60%? Because you're talking about the caution.
You click on holders, and then on the right side, it says 59.65% insider holding. Then if you start looking at the holders here, you can see these rats. This guy holds 7.3%. This guy here, whose address is Choose Rich Nicks, holds 3.8%. 2.8% here, 2.6% here, 1.7%.
Choose Rich Nick. What are you talking about?
I'm kidding. Just another rat. There's a lot of heavy rat allocations, meaning that someone bought, sniped, or dev'd this token and then distributed it to other wallets. So that's
all right, I'm out of it for a gain. There we go.
All right. Love to see it.
Quick 0.03 mid.
Is AIXBT a buy? What do you guys think about that?
All right, so I think it's undervalued. It ran a little bit yesterday. Let me get over to my watch list. Let's find this bad boy. AIXBT, 513 million. What AIXBT is it's an AI agent on base. It was launched on virtuals. It uses its own tech stack in terms of like AI doesn't just run on virtuals. They built their own custom LLM where they essentially ingest on-chain data in addition to crypto Twitter data, and then it spits out at rapid fire takes. It replies to people on Twitter when they ask about tokens. We saw a lot of attention over the last week when it interacted with UD Wertheimer. UD convinced it to use a Quantum Cat as their PFP in response. The Bitcoin Bitcoin Taproot Wizards / Quantum Cats invested $1 million into the token. It leads all AI agents in Mindshare. It's currently sitting at $500 million market cap. This one is definitely interesting to me. It's like the first mover on AI agents. I don't know what kind of moat that is though. Like they're pulling data and they're looking at social data. Like it's not like the real like secret sauce, I guess, is in like their algorithms that are like really filtering it and making it seem like it's an actual like crypto Twitter native person. Like the tweets come out very crypto native. But I don't think that moat like will exist forever. And I think that the gap on Mindshare is going to close on something like this. So like right now it holds 14% of all Mindshare in the AI space. That is down over the last 3 days. And I believe it was probably as high as 20% last week. So like,
how does
nervous that like,
how does this,
sorry, go again.
How does it compare to Griffin? Because Griffin seems like there's a lot of action going on.
So Griffin is 4.3% of crypto Twitter Mindshare on AI agents and AI like in general. That puts it at number 5. Similar market cap for Griffin, 462 million. I believe they just like recently announced they're doing like an AI agent launchpad. Is that right?
I saw the interview with with Rasmer actually, and it was pretty good. And I was listening to what this guy was saying, and I mean, he just has a good track record. Actually worked for one of my friend's companies, Thumbtack, but and Uber and a number of other places. It's interesting listening to these teams that are behind some of these different like platforms / AI platforms. Griffin looks legit. Like it basically is its own chat GPT with the ability to do on-chain trading. So like it just feels like the value associated with that is far superior to something like AIXBT, which as far as I can tell is literally just like providing commentary on things. Am I wrong about that?
Yeah, no,
market analysis.
Yeah, market analysis, and then like the whales of it have access to the terminal. If you own like X amount of tokens, you can access the terminal. There's been some talk about this. It's like $300,000 worth at this point. So like you essentially get what AIXBT is going to shill before they shill it, and essentially like when they do tend to like move markets to some extent. I think it's a little less now as they're kind of spreading out their.
It's way less now because that thing shills more than Nick posting CAs.
Well, I do it very rarely, and let me tell you, when I do, you know it's a good one.
So I mean, based on what like the mindshare that AIXBT has, $500 million seems low, but I'm just worried about like the moat long term is not gonna hold. I actually hold AIXBT, so like I'm nervous about this holding essentially.
Well, the thing that's most interesting about all this stuff, and this is kind of my conclusion, which leads me to say I feel wildly behind on a number of these things. It feels like the biggest, so like the path towards development at this point is really on trading AI systems. Sorry, training AI systems, not trading. And so that's where the development has effectively moved. NVIDIA came out with their like new computer that lets you.
That new computer looks sick with the super chip.
I signed up for the
3K?
waitlist.
Yeah, same. Immediately, I hammered the waitlist when I saw the link. I was like, dude, 3K for this thing? Yeah, no doubt.
But the biggest thing as a result of owning that sort of thing is being able to train your own AI agents. And that's where it feels like all of this is headed. And so like a lot of these things in the sort of AI race that's going on right now, it feels like a lot of these platforms are going to get squeezed substantially. That said, training them on specific behaviors is quite difficult. So let's say like trading. Rasmus said his buddy, I'm assuming it's one of the people who live in the house over there, but basically used Griffin, put in like 0.2 Sol or whatever, and ran it up to 20 Sol or 70 Sol, something like that as a result of using these agents. And ultimately, in theory, these different agents would be able to really just make you money if it was really that effective. And any of the ones that are selling you stuff, to me, feels like it's going to get squeezed. Like but is that going to happen like immediately? Are we suddenly going to? There was some tweet. I saw a thread guy chat with some other guy. I'm blanking on the name of the dude that he posted to YouTube. I only saw it because I clicked on his Instagram. Where
the parallel avatars guy, the prompt.
What's his name?
I'm not sure. It's like Temple Kano is his.
No. What the hell is going on? Wow, I froze there.
Good Alexander.
Sorry, 1 second.
I listened to his podcast.
That may be it. Is that his latest YouTube?
Hold on, I'm looking.
This guy was more of a guy. This guy was speaking on basically like theory of AI. Did Sam Altman tweet that what's the AI like tipping point? This guy.
AGI. Yeah, so I didn't watch this one now.
Yeah, good Alexander. Yeah, that AGI is here.
So there's a blog post that's being circulated that I haven't like done due diligence to this, but basically they're saying that he wrote in this blog post, we are now confident we know how to build AGI as we have traditionally understood it. We are beginning to turn our aim beyond that to super intelligence in the true sense of the word. So like AGI is a tipping point where instead of being able to like accomplish like individually trained tasks, they can accomplish general tasks and like eventually like learn and process different things like more so than now. And that's like the tipping point where then they end up becoming like able to build on themselves.
No, AGI actually, yes, they can train themselves. They can, isn't AGI also like making decisions? Like basically select where it's going to, like on its own, make a decision for where, like, isn't that when the robots take over?
It's when AI matches or surpasses human cognitive capabilities over a wide range of cognitive tasks. So essentially, it's like human-like ability over like a wide range of tasks. Right now, like they're probably as good or better than humans at individual tasks, but it's more like they can do like that's why it's called general, like a wider range of tasks. So at that point, if you have an AI that can do general tasks, it can build on itself and then like improve tech.
So the answer is no. It's not a replacement of humans. Alfalfa says his friend got AGI on spring break once.
I like that one. It's a good one.
I'm really interested in this because the biggest thing that I was thinking about, we've been discussing some stuff, and I shared a link last night. No one responds to me anymore in the group chat, so not even sure why that exists.
We're just giving you payback.
I'm not in it. No one responds to me in the Slack, so I'm talking to myself over there. You guys are talking to yourselves over there.
All right, we'll add Ray to it, but
Ray is an Android, dude. We can't add him.
Oh, sorry, dude.
No, it's fine. Trust me, it will be fine.
No, dude, I can't do the green text, dude. I can't do it.
You can do it. You can do it.
Nick, you sent a link at 1 a.m. What do you mean? I'm asleep.
Okay, well, it's now 9:40. What happened?
I don't even know what you just sent a link. There's no additional context. Anyways.
Okay, well, take a look at it and take a look at the video. The thing that was interesting to me is the interfaces of computing as a result of some of these different things. So like a lot of these they're just chatbots, yet we're discussing like websites. Like that's what most people are interacting with at this point. Like pump.fun is a website. Some of these other like BullX website, all these different products, websites basically. But
YouTube
is that
website, Google website.
Okay.
AOL website.
Okay, dude. Is this not going to like eventually transition just to these AI chatbots basically as the interface? Because that seems like. Oh, go ahead.
No, I think short term we're absolutely going to see it. We're starting to see that with stuff like Hey Anon. We're seeing that with stuff like prompt coming up. Easy's been using the Wayfinder early access. I mean, we've seen demonstrations of what they're doing. Essentially, you're going to be able to like go into a terminal and say like, okay, I want to create a contract that does X, Y, and Z. And I want to like send X tokens to this address. I want to vest X tokens over X period of time. And it will create the contract. It will audit the contract. It will test it. It will release it on chain and it will deploy everything. Like, so AI is coming to that space. Wayfinder is going to be like the biggest upgrade in terms of that space, at least for what has been teased. But we are seeing like other projects pop up right now, front running them with some of like the more like focused niche aspects, like the Hey Anon that you bought the wrong token of. They're doing it for just trading. So like you can be like, hey, I wanna like I have all this base ETH and I want to buy fart coin on Solana. And like you say, like, I want to convert like 300 USDC and buy Solana, and it'll just do everything for you. So I think that in terms of like crypto trading is going to be the interface, but I don't know if like that's going to be like the onboarding website for normies. Like no one's going to like go into these AI terminals and like trade crypto. So I think for crypto trading, yes, especially for people like at our level and the level of our audience for the most part would be using things like this. But wider mass adoption, I just don't know if it's going to be like the interface for crypto trading at this point.
I hear you. I guess some of the theories that everyone's having. Obviously, like it's way easier to just go to BullX and look at the pump vision and see what's going on there. What I'm curious what everyone else's main feed like. Easier? Are you just trading based on tips and groups, or are you actually like looking at pump vision still?
Oh, I use Hog Tracker a lot still. So like I'm looking for like what's gaining traction. To be honest, it's like that's where I find the majority of stuff even before groups. And then if I see like a combination of people in groups talking about it plus Hog Tracker, which is like this terminal for meme coins signaling it, then I'll
Am I
like
sharing it and
buy.
ruining your alpha now?
It doesn't really matter at this point. I don't really care. But that's like kind of what I do is I'll look, and then if it has something interesting, I actually am like I'm reading more now than I ever have before, just because like there's so much like LARPy AI stuff that I'm like more interested in like what actually works and like buying stuff that actually seems to be working here. Because there's a lot of garbage with the AI stuff, so it's kind of like, is this real? Is this not? What does this actually look like? Does the product work? I mean, we looked at a Git paper yesterday, and the guy was using like lorem ipsum, like the stock text in there. It was like, this website's made with JavaScript, TypeScript. And we were like, oh God, this is terrible. And the coin still plumped to 1.5 mil.
You can release anything with a white paper.
Hawktracker.ai is what I use.
Yeah, so essentially like this basically is like an AI launchpad powered by Hawk Token. Essentially, I think it's free to use. It shows concurrent buys, smart wallet trades, new pairs listed, Twitter news, and then at the bottom right they do AI analysis, where it provides AI scores for interesting tokens based on a like an internal algorithm, and it gives them a score out of 100. You can look at stuff that's pre-migration on Pump Fund. There's also a tab for Radium, which shows post-migration tokens here. I don't know what you've had more success with lately, Easy. I know before it was kind of like Radium pairs on here, but I have seen some that it like tweets about and has put in Pump Fund, like do very large X's. Thank you, Muted Easy.
There's some that still do really well and you can get in like fairly early on, but it's like a lot of the stuff that's pre-migration is very risky. Like obviously, like most things, just because like you're taking a very speculative flyer, and there's so many rugs with the AI of people that are just firing off hopes of absolute garbage and hoping that they'll migrate and get like buys to step in because the quote AI is good enough. And for me, that's like, I don't know. You're basically gambling. Like it's pretty high risk stuff there. And hoping that like another narrative picks up on it or people actually like it, when in actuality, it's like, this thing's probably just a LARP, you know?
So this is the latest thing it shilled in terms of post-graduation. It looks like a Clemente token if I've seen one. It's called Monica. Pull her up.
So this is a LARP.
AI Monica DAO.
This is a LARP because there is an AI Monica brands and their DAO is supposed to be launching today.
Okay, so
now
this
walk
is a
me through sort of the branding of this Monica real quick.
So
we're interesting.
Oh yeah. Bingo
Now,
was his name.
What's that?
I said Bingo was his name.
Yo, how's your back, Clemente?
It's good. It's good. I feel really good, actually.
Did you actually injure it when you like flew with that boat?
No.
You were just kind of exaggerating?
Yeah, I exaggerated. I flopped in the end. And I actually helped because it was just like and I absorbed
it. Looked like it fucked you up, dude. When I saw it, I was like, oh, this dude just got messed up.
Yeah, we slow-moed it on the show, and like it was devastating. Like that was.
We went frame by frame, and I watched your C7 and C6 separate for a good 3 seconds.
I don't know why I did it. I just got riled up. I was like, let's do something crazy, and I just got the kayak up there.
Like, did you think that video was gonna be the one? Like, you posted that, like, oh yeah, this is gonna do numbers. Like me, just full blown fucking myself up.
You gave the jackass intro. You literally were like, and this is the human nut liquor, or whatever it is.
No, I was just excited. I literally didn't even. I was just doing it for fun. I was like, it's not gonna do. Like, I'm not posting this because I think it's gonna do it. I just was fired up. But yeah, I like doing those stunts actually. So Jake, you watch out.
You guys were having fun. I will say that.
Yeah.
When do we get
our
the
newest
invite?
content vertical, fucking up Clemente. So Clemente, when we all see you in like the next week or two, we're gonna light you on fire.
I'm actually down to do crazy shit.
You're down to be lit on fire? Yo, I'm about to be in Miami tonight, actually. I decided to...
You moved the flight up?
Well, yeah, there's actually... No, there's actually a bad situation that was going down there anyways. I won't... My friend called me yesterday, and she was like... literally... I don't even want to say... FaceTimed me from in front of her friend's place who she looks in the window is dead on the couch, basically. So that's what was going on there. So I decided to come down early because it seemed like quite a traumatic moment.
Damn.
Anywho,
speaking of dead on the couch,
speaking of positive things, well, speaking of train wrecks, I'm about to be down in Miami setting Clemente on fire.
We're going to tie him to a train with rope, a train track, and see if he can untie himself before he dies.
No, I'll do some crazy shit. I'm down.
Okay, well then can we set up a queue of the crazy shit that we're going to do? Because I'd like to do a mini vlog each day, and one of the segments is going to be just beating the shit out of Clemente. One other thing, Ray, real quick to interject. Sorry to throw this off here. Is the Bitcoin price action. What's the level you're looking at, Easy? Because I got a line here at 101,351.
To be honest, I have not looked at the majors in probably like a week. So I have zero context of what I'm excited for here. It's mostly just hoping and praying here that we can break out finally.
It feels like we're getting a little bit of a rejection. A little bit of a rejection. But last time that I drew a line that went down, we were up only. So here's what I'm going to draw the picture of. This is my prediction. Yeah.
I think we could see a sell-off going into inauguration.
Really?
Sell the news event where people are expecting all these big change and this national Bitcoin stockpile to happen and realizing it's not just going to happen all at once and right away, if at all.
Yeah.
So
do we sell all of our shit because we couldn't break out a new high?
No. We buy more.
Easy. What's your play here?
I'm buying more, Chief.
You're buying more.
Specifically, meme coins at a 30K market cap and lower.
And for me, specifically base pre-sales that have some kind of tie to a DAO.
All very interesting mechanics here.
I like the DAO model. These base coins, they launch your token, they buy a DAO, the DAO buys all the other tokens, the tokens get airdrops for the DAOs launch new DAOs, you get early access to those. It basically just how to print infinite money. It's time Wonderland on steroids.
I'm about to DAO to DAO. What's the next subject here?
Next subject is the third token. So we talked about AI16Z. We talked about GOAT. What was your third one, Easy?
Zerebro.
I don't get Zerebro. I really
Nobody does, but that's why.
Let's talk about it. So Zerebro is like AI culture, essentially, right?
More or less. It's got a rap album.
2 now.
Got a rap album
On Spotify. I wonder if do we get demonetized if we play Zerebro's album on stream?
Well, it's not like we make any money from this anyways, Ray. So who gives a shit?
All right, well.
If we're going to play anything, we should play Tweaker by Leangelo Ball.
Yup.
It's actually not even letting me play.
Swerving. Whoa.
Not available. All right, so Zerebro is interesting. So Zerebro is sitting at a $445 million market cap. It has been live for, let's see, what are we looking at? Early November. October 28th is the launch date on this. All-time high 780 less than a week ago. It's been almost at a 50% retrace to where it's at now from its high.
50%.
800, almost 800 to 440.
How is and what's the one with the what's the one that the thread guy was all in on?
Likes
Goat?
this one, likes GOAT. He's all in on GOAT.
So what's going on with GOAT right now?
So if you were paying attention when we talked about it about 20 minutes ago, we can just do the whole thing again.
Jesus, dude.
GOAT is down from all-time highs. It is has retraced a little bit between the 618 and 786. It's currently about to bounce off the 618, meaning it retraced 62% from its high of 1.25 billion. It's
You
currently
brought up this chart, Ray?
Literally this chart.
Okay,
Literally
wait, hold on. Can we pause real quick? The bad bitch Monica ticker we were just looking at is at 7 mil.
Did you buy it?
5 extra when we talked about
Also, why do you know this? Have you just been like on the chart staring at it?
Now I just looked at it.
Are you serious?
Is that the real one?
Yes, the one.
Oh my god.
Well, it's
Look at
not
it right
the
here.
actual. It's not the actual DAO. That's the thing.
3.6 mil right here.
The DAO's launching on DAO's fun, like the Solana.
I mean,
base.
how did we not just insta click buy?
Dude, go to the Twitter and read the comments though. Like I still am confident that this thing is going to nuke.
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna buy. Okay, no, I can't buy.
Buy
Hold
it.
on,
Buy
hold
it.
on.
Buy it.
Post the comments.
I don't. The comments are just like nothing. Fully bundled. They're saying it's bundled, sexy. Why did you buy 70% of the supply? Wood.
Sexy.
Great rack. I mean, I don't know if these are the comments you're talking about. Ooh, big nuke. Dev just sold. Oh,
You're
Bring it
welcome.
back up.
Whoa.
Bring it back up.
Oh, live nuke. Oh,
Whoa! It went to
holy
zero.
Who could have seen that coming? Who could have seen that coming?
oh shit.
Oh, how did you not buy? You were very
Clemente
close.
was
to buying.
literally
You were
this
very
close to buying.
He was so close.
So close.
That would have been incredible.
The dev still has 2% too. How much did the dev cash out there?
Dude, it's all gone. They sold again. Let's go top traders here. It's got to be the dev, right?
Made $115,000.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
Whew.
Dude, that is electric.
So is
Now
there,
do you
anything, is there anything illegal about that?
Have to imagine something illegal happened there.
No.
Have to imagine that was illegal in some sort of way.
Can we just do that? Post random AI breaths?
I mean, I got some we can post. I've got a portfolio.
What?
Yeah, he's
Fully
gonna do
legal.
a lap for that one. He's
Fully
gonna do
legal.
a lap for that one.
Recommend it.
That was a little listen, man. What is this? So you got a folder, you say? Tell us more.
No, I do
No.
not. I do not have any.
It's actually bouncing off the bottom here.
Brother.
Oh,
Stop.
It's up
walk
2x.
me
off
through
the
what
bottom.
that looks like there,
Yeah,
Clemente.
it looks a little bit like it's.
Okay. Well, this has been a good show.
Clemente's portfolio. Dude, it's a 3x from the bottom. What's going on? Look at this. Why are people buying this?
Provenance?
Provenance.
I mean, it's bouncing off the fib. Yeah, this thing just straight up like up 3x.
Yeah, bounce
Yo,
perfectly
buy it,
up to
buy it,
zero.
buy it, buy it, Clemente, buy it.
It bounced off to 0. You have to add the additional like 0.8818 fib here.
Buy it.
I just bought half a soul.
You did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. There it is.
Oh my God, let's get it. Send it to 3.
Yeah, I'm looking for. So this is, guys, again, this is only for experienced traders, only for the most experts. This is what you call a quick 2x scalp right here. So I did some Fibonacci analysis here. And
Hold on. What are you doing? What is going on here? Can we go back to the chart? The chart is the. Well, we don't need to see pictures. We're off the and pumping through.
We're bouncing here. We're bouncing hard. We're bouncing
And
hard.
look at that. You may make it up to 3, dude. You may make it up to 3. Are you selling any of it? Are you
Not
selling?
yet. Not yet. I have a sell limit listed for.
Oh,
No, it's still good. I'm still okay. Still up.
not looking so hot.
Come on, Monica.
Come
Come
that's
on, Monica.
a bad chart. I'm gonna
I
be
just
honest.
sent Monica a DM. I just sent Monica a DM.
I would have been out of this.
Ooh, yikeronis. It's dumping.
If you want to sign up like for BullX and experience trading like this, go to bodoggers.com/BullX.
Could we
Skip
get
the
one more
wait list.
visual of what that bounce looked like?
Oh, here we go. Here's another bounce.
Hold on. Here's another bounce.
Bouncing, it's bouncing. Monica. All right, I think I'm gonna sell this thing. Nice little loss there. I'm down astronomically today.
Well, that was fun. Nice little buy on Monica there. Post absolute nuke when the dev
it's still going up.
So I made my best trade of all time, I think, this weekend, by the way.
Clemente sold.
I sold. I'm out.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that. I'm painting the chart.
I don't know. It's going back up. We're using a 1 second chart here, but it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, we're accumulating in this 1.2 to 1.4.
Can we get like a
5 second?
A little more? See, this doesn't look bad.
This looks actually
the double black diamond into the bunny hill.
Buy back in, Clemente.
I can't. I can't. How much does the dev hold? The dev holds none. Why is this pumping? Is it just because she's bad?
Dude, come on, man.
All right.
Also, asking why this is pumping with this chart is interesting too.
All right.
Buy back in, dude.
I'm not doing
Come on, you got this, dude.
I'm not doing it. The show, it's time. It was time to
hold on 1 second. Whoops, I froze out there for a second. Let me just take a look at this chart.
Is Nick gonna buy it and then tweet it out?
Let me take a look at this chart.
Do not tweet this.
Monica CTO. Monica deserved better.
Oh my god, it's at 1.9.
I'm in for one soul. Let's fucking send it.
Make the dev pay.
All right, I'm down to make the dev pay. I'm back in. 1.9. It's at 2 mil now. So stupid.
I'm down to make the dev pay is great.
Oh, the dev bought back in. Dev bought 4K. Dev just bought 4K worth.
Oh, here we go.
Nick's the dev.
Nick's the dev. Dev's watching the show.
Holy shit, Nick. It's pumping. Oh my god.
That was again.
Insane buy. The dev's buying. Dev's buying.
Purchased a rather large bag myself here.
Oh my god.
I'm in for 20 soul.
20 soul?
I'm down 2 soul.
Oh no.
I'm out.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Why is the dev buying? Is the dev
we're bullish.
Is the dev watching? Is the dev if the dev is watching, please buy $500 more.
If the dev's watching, please buy 0.1 Solana exactly.
If this pulls back more, I may buy back in. Let's see what happens here.
So anyone who's just tuning in, we are live trading Monica. This token ran all the way up to 8 million. We found this on Hog Tracker when we were talking about Hog Tracker, and then the dev sold and it rugged all the way down to under 600K. Clemente bought, sold for a loss, bought again right as the dev bought right around the $2 million mark. Dev bought again, easy bought in, and now we're just holding this $3 million mark.
It's not looking good for my large purchase.
I cannot believe you just plowed 20 soul into this.
Sometimes you got to live a little.
All right, let's draw some lines. So this looks like this is a bull flag, Nick. If this is what they call a bull flag.
It's a descending wedge off of a previous breakout. We must go higher.
This does look like some consolidation.
And this usually works on 5-second charts, right?
I'm back in. And this is where I lose all of the money that I had.
Ooh, yikes.
So we've broken out below the flag here. We're at 2.3 mil. We are almost back down to where before the dev bought.
Well, looks like I have 0. I don't know what happened. What is taking place here?
Okay, nice little recovery here. Nice little recovery. Nice. Very good. Let's go higher here.
DT is in. He says, I'm in. Rug me or rich me.
Ooh, I like that.
Dev Guardo. Monica got me down and up at the same time.
Wow. That's insane.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh my God, it's pumping.
There we go. Back over 3.3 mil. NRV underscore GG says, pull up the Bitcoin chart. PO's on his alt here.
Oh, I'm still in, actually. Woo!
Oh my
Making money on this one.
Did you change your wallet address, Nick?
Yeah, I accidentally swapped it. I swapped the yeah, I did switch.
Where's the nose?
He's on his burner.
Woo!
Easy. Do you still hold any your MLG?
I'm out again.
You
I sold some of it. I just have some of it. Yeah, not all of it.
All right, let's talk about MLG briefly because we haven't talked about that yet on the show. So Easy, talk about what MLG is and how FaZe Banks bullied you into buying.
It's basically like a culture coin for video games, gaming in general. Oh damn, it's up 7x. I sold like half the bag at like 25 mil.
Ooh, we had a nice little wick down there on Monica. Ooh, very big wick down. I'm not in this, but I'm
back to Monica.
I'm wondering if I'm gonna buy this back.
Ooh, nice little recovery there. But ooh, yikes! That's another dump. 20 sold clip. Just dump.
I own 0. Maybe that was easy.
I'm not sold.
So let's adjust.
I'm looking at the 1 minute. It doesn't look too bad. No, that doesn't look good.
Trying to find one chart that looks good. Let's shift to the.
There's our flag. It's a very long flag. It is consolidating in this range. It could be primed to bust.
All right, I'm back in. And a pump. Let's get it up. Get it up.
Slumped.
Pump it.
I was in this at 300.
Pump it.
Bro,
pump
she's
it.
a scientist. She knows her shit. It's D-Sci.
Pump it.
The D-side meta.
I should just take my win, and I'm back out.
Nick trading is so funny to me. Nick doing the in and outs. And
so
I just
absurd.
Yeah, I'm just in and out on Monica, dude.
In and outs. Primed to bust.
So Easy, how much MLG do you still have?
Not a lot. It's a small bag now on a personal wallet.
I thought you bought 20 grand.
I did, but I've sold about 40.
Yeah, look where Easy bought way down here.
Yeah, that's where I got bullied into it.
Yeah, FaZe Bank said, you're up next, and he said, all right, I'm firing off 100 soul into this thing.
Yeah, because I called him a coward for only buying 50 soul, and then he was like, just fired another 50 clip, you're net. He's like, said some shit, and I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm down. But I've been seeing this token like survive for a while, and it makes sense. I mean, dude, Banks is now shilling the hell out of it. Like, he's posting on Instagram about it. He's posting everywhere. Like, he's on it. He's definitely.
He said he's gonna get a tattoo of it if it hits 100 mil, which is kind of.
It looks like it's going to.
I haven't sold a single penny, and I think I might have to.
You might have to get a tattoo.
No. Banks. I got in at 8. Good trade.
Yeah, it's a good trade. I mean, he is already showing it. So, I mean, once he's already showing it, that's pretty much like the last.
We can only go so much higher if he's working that hard for his bags.
Banks is always early. In for 100 soul from Easy here. I don't know what just happened. Here we go. That's a nice one.
Job, Easy. All right. Well, Monica, one last check. Ooh, down to 2.5.
Monica hardly knew her.
There you go. Yeah, no. it looks very bullish on the 30-minute.
Monica, more like Hotica. Heyo.
That was a bad one.
What? That was bad, dude.
All right.
Why is it not Monica AI? Like that would have been more bullish, right? That's a good for at least another $2 million market cap on top.
Dude, this chart that you have drawn, dude, is like ridiculous. I can't even. I'm gonna leave.
All right, that's going to do it for today's show. Thank you all for joining us. You can catch us on all major podcasting platforms. You can catch us on YouTube. Watch us back. See our charts. Watch our 1-second charts in BullX. If you want to sign up for BullX, go to bodalgos.com/BullX today. Skip the wait list. Trade with the best tooling in the space. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. We'll catch you all tomorrow.